our final meeting, and it's going to be a presentation of the work we have done for our Dcit 208 project. And at the beginning of the same, we were tasked to find a client and then use our software engineering methods, which is the agile method to be precise, to develop a solution for them based on the client's requirements. So we approach a client, which is SamChris Brown Books, and then we pitch the idea to them that we want to do a project, and if they have any issues, they should let us know. So they said they have issues with their inventory management system in the kitchen. Whenever they have this thing, they don't know how to track the inventory properly, and then they find themselves in situations where certain books that are in high demand at the stocks are low, and that affects sales. So we as a team ALGOS decided to develop an inventory management system to help with that. And in the meeting with us is a representative of the clients, Mr. Ryan. The client SamChris Brown Books is the CEO, or the manager is Mrs. Christiana Brown. But I mean, as a CEO, sometimes the hustle and bustle is a bit much. So their representative is here. He's not even able to show us his video for now because he's not really in the best places for video coverage, but he will give his input once we are done presenting the product or the system to him.
So thank you. Good evening once again. So this is the inventory system for managing the book shop, and then we have our codes, the back end and the front end within this. So quickly, I would like to take you through what we have. So I will run the program from the home screen, the home screen, and then we see how it is. Sorry, my PC is taking too long to put. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to run the application from the home screen, and then we move on to the various tabs within it for it to see how it functions and solve the problem the client requested. I'm sorry it is taking time to run, but it will definitely run. So hold on to it. Okay. Scrum Master. Please, while we wait, I think maybe we can go through like the things, the tools, and the that slide. Yeah. Okay. So the tools we used um are dependencies. We have the NetBeans ID, and then we use the Java programming language for the whole system, the entire system. Okay, we use the JFrames for the UI, that is the front end, and then we employed MySQL for the database management. So the MySQL handles all the databases, the tables, and then managing the whole inventory. The JFrame is the UI for the whole system. Okay. So now the program has loaded, and then this is our interface. This is our interface. So um this is the home. This is the home. So when we try to log out, I think I logged out looking I logged in rather from the home. I should have started from the login page. So when I start from the login page, this is how it is. So the login page here, I will have to sign up. The user has to sign up. So um, if for instance I am the admin, so the admin, you input your email, or let's say we are testing, so I input an email for this test one. Then I input my password and log into the system. So here, when my credentials are correct, it has to tell me that I have been logged in into the system. But if my credentials are wrong, it must bounce me back that my credentials are wrong. So I now have to close this. Please hold on while my machine is running a bit slow because of too much workload on it. It has to log in, then we do the logout. So it says incorrect password, meaning I haven't. So the login page is the administrator, and as we have um a specific, we have given um the details. We have specified the details for that. So here the administrator has access over it. The one in charge, we are given the password and the email. So it will be given out to the administrator or the one using it, so that he can get access to the system and then add or delete it. So here, because I inputted just any email and then password, you all saw the question it showed that the details are incorrect. And then when I tried closing it, it asks whether I am closing it or I want to close it or not. So when I click no, it will bring me back. But when I click yes, the system is going to stop running. So that is for the login page. And then when you log in, this is where you come to the home page. So here, let me log into the home page. So I'm running the home page so that we see all the functionalities. Okay, so this is the home page. So first we have user. So clicking on it, it takes you to the user interface. So now I'm going to register as a user. Here it gives me a form to fill in as a user. Either I am visiting the site to get to buy a book, or I am the administrator. Yes. So here, when you fill in all the details over here, it is going to register you. And this form over here isn't visible to the user, just the user, but it is visible to the project owner, the one who has the software, the one managing the software. So all this is stored in the database. This we have the ID, the name of the person, the number, the contact number, the email, the address, and the status. The status is whether the person is active or the person is inactive. So here, let me try logging in, or let me try creating an account. So I say I am QA, my mobile number, I input in something, and test email, and then I select active, and then I save it. So user has been added. So here we now have someone who has access to this system. So the person coming from anywhere can get access using this credential. Meaning, if you haven't been asked to join, if you haven't been um, given this access, you can't get into the system. So when we want to update the user to, maybe due to something, the person has changed um, contact or something, we can just click over here, and then the password will be unveiled. The password won't be available. Like, you won't see the password. So here maybe the not the phone contact of the person has been changed. So here we input the new phone contact, and then we click on update, and you see it said the user info has been updated successfully. So now you can see the new number. So when we want to reset, we can just clear the person off. Yes, that's one functionality of it. Okay, so I'll close the user interface and then go to the category. So this is how the category also looks like. Here we have it manages the category of the books. So like I should say the genre of the books, whether it being a romance or a novel or fiction, any type of one. So you have to input everything over here, and then the whole system to update it. That that is for the category side too. And then we have the customer here, the one who is this is used to manage the external user of the application. So here too, it takes the person's for the ID. The ID is generated automatically, and then the person has to input the name, the email, and then the phone number, and the whole system it will generate an access for that person. We also have sorry, the other the view and the other controls. Sorry, it's not a number. It will open. The other control the flow of um, it controls the flow of how you can order your book and then you get access to it. The view tab also shows how your order is you can track your order using the view tab. That's it. And then when you want to log out of the system, this button also does that. It asks you whether you want to log out. If you click no, you stay in. But if you go for yes, it logs you out and then brings you to the home page where either you close or you log in again. So you can log in as a user and you can log in as an administrator using all this that I have demonstrated. Okay. So this is the whole system we developed for the inventory, and I think it can solve the problem that was given. Thank you very much.